During these 6 months, I've been taught a lot by my ex-colleagues. I chose to get experience in front office department, which is because firstly I want to have some idea how the hotel runs, and secondly I would like to obtain different ways to deal with a variety of the guests. And also this is the first time I work in a hotel, the first work experience. And Pan Pacific Singapore belongs to the Pan Pacific Hotel Group, headquartered in Singapore. Pan Pacific Hotels Group has a portfolio of more than 23 upscale hotels, resorts and service apartments with over 8,000 rooms in 12 countries around the world. Pan Pacific Singapore is one of the largest hotels in Singapore with 790 guest rooms. It's very popular among business travelers. During my internship, its occupancy rate stays around 97% to 99%, and sometimes it's over 100%. I am truly very fortunate to have the opportunity to begin my career in the hospitality industry at such a big hotel and busy hotel. I learned so much during the internship experience. Pan Pacific has a well-organized orientation program for the interns like myself. For the first 2 months, I had been rotated through all sections within the front office department, namely call center, which is the service one, business center, club floor and lounge, concierge, and lobby ambassador. This allows me hands-on experience about the interworking within the front office department. After rotating, I went for the opera training and TSA training for 2 weeks before I go out to do the receptionist. Both of them are very professional training. The way our educator teaches us is very detailed and clearly. He'll explain every single thing that's shown on the opera screen and all the proper nouns. Yet he shared his own experience with us and gave a lot of advice such as dealing issues with guests and how to avoid mistakes. And the other training, which is the TSA, will give you an idea how to upsell, teach you the skills like the way we talk to different types of guests such as family, honeymoon guests, and businessmen. We need to think what do they really need and want, and their demands. Also, what can we provide to them and sell our inventory in a better price. After the training, once I stepped out to the counter, I was very nervous and I don't know how to attempt the guest, especially when there's long queue. My senior always there to support me and teach me how to respond. Doing the receptionist allows me to have a good connection with different departments such as the housekeeping and sales department. And there are a lot of different types of guests such as the group and individual, and sometimes are the crews. For the group come in, normally the rooms management team will prepare all the room keys and do the pre-checking for us, and then we have to bring them out to the group leader, and then they will check every single guest and pass the key to them one by one. Also, I have to get a signature from the leader. Some crew stays in with us. Usually we assign the room away from elevator, no connecting room, and all the rooms should be above 10th floor for them. The mainly reason is to let them have a good rest. All sections in the front office department come in face-to-face contact with hotel guests every day. This is where we present meaningful and uncomplicated services and facilities to personalize our guest stay and suit their evolving needs. Our mission at the front office department, which is to make sure that our guests will have a very memorable stay and personalized stay from arrival day to the departure day. During the internship period, I think I am a fast learner and I always concentrating on learning how to do the front office tasks. So therefore, my educator and manager, they put me solo after I just attached for 2 weeks. I always love to talk to guests upon check-in and check-out. During the check-in time, I want to find out what they really want and need so I can provide to them and then make them satisfying. During the checkout time, I always ask about how's their stay with us, and I can pass the message to the duty manager for our own improvement. And I always helping the guests to resolve their requirements, so they always appreciate that, and we get more communication with between the guests and me. And the most importantly, I think I always available to and I am always available to help my coworkers, even though the task at hand is not my own responsibility. But I think I am learning to do I am a trainee and I have to help them, and we are a team. So sometimes when they asking me, do you mind to stay back for a few hours, or sometimes our colleague was sick, so I will stay back to help the afternoon shift or the night shift as well. But additionally, I also have a lot of weakness, such as at the beginning I am afraid to tell the guests the room was not ready or cannot satisfy their wants, because I want to give them the best services, but sometimes the situation not allow, and then they will get upset. Sometimes I will rush due to the long queue and receive wrong money. I may be a perfectionist in doing my job. This makes me spend more time in my daily closing routine. So actually when I'm doing the receptionist, I prefer to stand in the check-in counter because I'm very scared to receive money and give out the money, since I make so many mistakes on it. And also when I'm facing a problem, I'll be very nervous and will mess up everything. I will only just focus on the mistakes. I will forget everything else. But compared to my seniors, they are very calm, and on the spot they will get a solution. I actually don't feel anyone is competing with me during my intern program at Pan Pacific. Maybe because I'm the intern, so they just treat me like a baby and always support me and teach me a lot of things. And I think I know I still have a lot of things have to learn to become more professional in the hospitality industry. Yet Pan Pacific has a great front office team that has taught me a lot of during my internship. However, I can't always expect to be so fortunate in the future. I must acquire more skills to be well equipped to face new challenges in my next intern program.